What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show, which apparently this week is not Show Me Your Hauls, but it's Show Me Your Grails, because dude has got some grails that he wants to show off tonight. Yeah, he just got something in, so we're gonna get to see that a little bit later on. I know Paul's got some good books that he wants to show off. I think you got some grail-worthy stuff in there too, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I think I got one.
All right. I got some books to show off. I wouldn't necessarily say that they're grail-worthy, but I like them, so it's good enough for me.
Yeah.
And I know Marvell's got some great stuff to show off. Marvell, you got any grails?
Not grails, but stuff that I've been chasing down for a while. So finally bought them up. So yeah,
Ooh.
they're good. They're good to me, so that's what I like.
That's
That's
all
all
that
that
really matters.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into it, of course, we'll catch up with everyone. Dude, how you been doing? I know you got some news for us.
Yeah, no, I've been good, man. I've been super busy, checking out new comic book shops, which we'll get to in a bit, to buying a grail, my grail. So that was exciting to, selling at a convention yesterday, actually. And that was quite the experience as well, too. But we'll get to all of that.
All right. Marvell, you been up to anything recently?
Just enjoying the time off. I got laser eye surgery last week, so I've just been recovering from that. And
Nice.
Okay, there you go.
So now he shoots laser beams from his eyes.
exactly. But yeah, other than that, just been kind of saving up for the next big purchase. Don't know what it'll be, but got to be ready for it whenever it comes.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, and Paul, what have you been up to other than working hard at the shop?
Pretty much working hard at the shop. I'm here for the next, starting today, I'm here for the next 13 days straight.
Damn.
Nice. All right.
That'll be
13
fun.
days straight at a comic
Well, technically the Sundays I'm here after it closes because I'm just doing stuff, but my weekend guy is off next Saturday, so I'm going to be here on Saturday. Yay.
Okay, well, there are worse fates. So.
There are worse fates. Hey, it's I chose this life.
Right? All right, so let's go ahead and jump to say hello to the chat. See, the first one that I see we got here is David Mason. I don't know if there's anything before David Mason, but yeah, dude's going to tell us a little bit about all the money that he made at the show here in a little bit. So get there on that one. We got Derek Neiman in here. What's going on, Derek?
Hey.
There he is, Need a Hero himself, hanging out in the chat. Mr. Baker, good to see you as always. Right, Hyper found some AF-15 on his lunch break for $25. We will find out later. Hyper is going to be stopping by then at some point. So
All right.
Only Hyper, I tell you.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
His lunchtime.
But you know what's going on.
Legendary. Hey.
Oh, there it is. Baker figured it out. Baker figured out what Marvell was doing. He's getting that X-ray vision. He ain't worried about the lasers. It's the X-ray vision.
At this point, any vision is good, man. Like my eyes were really bad. Like
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
doing my my eye test, they said, "Oh, you're very close to not being able to drive." I'm like,
Yeah, right?
Oh, I've had that happen.
well, I think they can take your license away.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
They can. Yeah. I know that for a fact.
Oh no.
No, quick story. So about 8-9 years ago, I still had my AZ license, my commercial driver's license at that point, and I had to go in to have it renewed because I was an instructor, and they basically said, no, you can't have it anymore, and your eyesight is so bad that technically you can't drive. I said, look, I'm going to visit my friends in New Jersey this weekend. When I get back, I'm going to an eye doctor to get glasses. So they took pity on me, and they let me keep my license with the promise that I was going to go see the eye doctor, which I did do a year and a half later.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
you're going to do it.
Oh, I love it, man. That's
So-
so good.
So in the meantime, there was a point where I'm driving back home from a place with my wife, and she just sees me that I'm straining, and she goes, "Try my glasses on." So I tried her glasses on, and all of a sudden, hey, I can see.
There
And
you
she's,
go.
"You're fucking blind."
Oh, no.
Yeah. So technically, yes, they can take your license away for having not being able to see.
Well, what do you wear now? 'Cause I never see you with glasses. So what do you do?
Oh, yeah, because I only need them to drive.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That's fair. Yeah, if it's on your license that says you require glasses to drive, then you need your glasses with you.
Well, you know what else I
If you
can
get pulled over.
Checking out comics. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll jump into it, and I believe we got Marvel up first.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, all right, all right.
Yeah, it's kind of been a slow week for me. I haven't really picked up a whole lot. It's more of the online purchasing. It's been really getting to me. But otherwise, just some quick little pickups. The new Emma Frost series.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Nice.
I haven't had a chance to read it. It's like my last thing I need to read, but I've been kind of down and out over the weekend. So
That's fair.
yeah.
I had a feeling you were grabbing every cover to that for some reason.
It is very damn tempting, and I actually did make some online purchases for exclusives, so I just got to wait for them to come in. So, yeah, that's eating a bit of the wallet as well.
Did you grab the Land RI?
I wanted to, but I'm like, it's okay, but I'm like, it's a very basic, just headshot. So I actually picked up the Art Germ and the Godtail. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna come around again eventually. So
Right.
yeah, all these good things come around. And then yeah, in my time off recovering, just to stay away from screens, I picked up some floppies. So I picked up New Avengers, the Yelena cover,
Nice.
Okay.
and then the Lost Fantasy, the Berserker homage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And then as for my online purchases, I finally got the Sway Immortal X-Men 15, 1 in 25.
Nice.
All right.
And the Sway Black Cat 1 in 25 as well.
Nice.
And then I picked up 2 copies of this. One is actually for Jerome, Comical Romy, but it's the Dallas Fan Expo or Dallas Comic Con, whatever, exclusive, but Vampirella, the Sozomaika variant.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
a nice variant.
Yeah, and I don't buy Vampirella at all, so it's a lot to make me buy Vampirella covers, but yeah. So
That's a
that's
different
it.
type
That's
of
all
book window.
Yeah. So that's it. Just a small little pickup, but I'm happy with them.
Hey, there you go, man. That's all that matters. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's see who wants to go next. Do we want me to go next? I can go next.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can.
you're up next.
All right, give me 1 minute real quick. I gotta I gotta get ready.
Do what you gotta do, man.
I wonder if you can still
I got a few bucks. Little Grail, and a
Oh,
couple stories. So you take your time.
okay.
I wonder if you can still Bloodshot my eye.
And we gotta leave Hero to last because reasons.
Right.
Reasons. Dude has to go last. I normally I would, but there's a reason. My Grail isn't like Hero's Grail. Hero's Grail would be like a Grail to anybody. My Grail is more of a Grail to me.
If you know what? If Hero didn't find this, then you definitely would have been last. But I mean, this is.
Well, that's what I mean. It's
yeah.
the fact of the story that Hero has with this Grail. It's phenomenal. You'll see, guys.
All right, let's see here.
All right.
Here we go. All right, so obviously I'm in a different room tonight because we're doing some stuff out in where I'm normally at. So tonight it's kind of plain behind me, but that's okay. got a couple things that we're going to show off here. First of all, got some of these. These were actually some little freebies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Looks like some kind
I
of
still
like
have to hand them out.
Justice League membership.
oh, cool. That's cool.
Oops, wrong way.
Oh, nice.
Supergirl. I think there's like 4 of them that I think we're missing.
There's a Green Arrow, Hal Jordan. Yeah. Oh, it's like if you need any, let me know. I'll see if I have them.
They said there was, I guess, like a Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Batman that already came out. That apparently we sometimes
there's the Batman.
Oh, okay. There we go. Hold up. Let me put You want to throw them up here real quick, dude?
Yeah, right
There
there.
you
Batman.
Okay. Yep.
There is Superman.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I still have to hand these out. Yeah, here's the Wonder Woman, still in its pack.
Nice.
Like one of everything.
They also did these. You can put your own face on them.
Oh, yeah. The blanks. Nice. That's the way to do it right there.
And there is the Watchtower security clearance.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah. Don't have that.
So, yeah, so those are the ones that have come out so far.
Okay.
So yeah, let me know if you which ones you're missing. I got a comic here for you, so I'll basically just toss those in. So you need the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and the blank.
Yeah, and I guess that security clearance or whatever. I didn't know about
Face is
that.
like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'll add those on.
That's awesome. All right, let me put this
All right.
back here. There we go.
We got a little bit of a cover to show, get a bit of a vehicle.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, shit.
House of Slaughter. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Nice.
That's awesome.
A little tougher to show off.
Did they end House of Slaughter, or are they doing
It's
doing
over.
a break to do?
As far
It's over.
it ended at 30.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought they were doing like a little bit of House of Slaughter, a little bit of Something is Killing, and then going back and forth. No?
To my knowledge, it ended at 30. I haven't heard anything else about it.
Damn.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? More, I believe this is House of Slaughter.
Nice.
That's clean. I like it.
The
Yeah.
anniversary.
Okay.
The layer in here. Not much I can do about that one. All right, Dan De La Torre, you will appreciate this. Well, a little bit at least. Some Star Trek Love, Section 31, photo variant for the movie that came out recently.
Ooh, good.
Of course, this has been
Yeah.
popping off a little bit. Cocktail. All right, here we go, dude. You just got this in to go with the rest of them.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, it's so nice. It's
so
so
tiny.
nice, man. I've been missing on all of them. Every time I go to the shop here in Ottawa, the comic shop, they never have them, and I'm stuck with the A
Oh,
cover.
for real?
Dude, you have to set up a pull box over here, man.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
well, that's
right?
the problem, Like, I never make it down there.
I have people that I haven't fucking picked up in 6 months, dude.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, speaking of Baker, more shiny foil.
See, that works as a foil. That's really good.
It does. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Some Susan Micah shiny goodness.
Chef, full screen cool. I get it, man. It's warm out there.
The trade dress for it.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. I like that.
More Susan Micah.
Mm.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. Raza.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, Raza just every time knocks it out of the park.
Every time.
Ji Hung Lee.
Mhm.
Love that. It's such a good cover. More Zerdy. Lois Lane as Superwoman.
That's
Nice.
good.
That's sweet.
Right?
Yeah, I dig it.
We got some Villalobos. Kind of like a card variant. Got flip it over, of course.
Ooh, that's good. I can't believe I missed that one. That's a really good one.
Right? It is. It's on, what issue is that?
30.
30. Prison? Yeah, that Lois Lane cover.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Oh, yeah. Dan Kanosian. Another one can do no wrong.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of variants for Catwoman. I just saw his new one in the new catalog.
Hutch variant.
Yes.
Star Wars goodness. Ahsoka.
Ooh, that's nice.
Right. Killer.
Yeah, I dig it.
Is that Okazaki? Looks like it.
Yes. Okazaki.
Yeah.
Storm.
Mhm.
It's been a pretty good series. I guess it's ongoing.
Yeah, it has been really good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a mini, but I guess it's.
So did I.
You got some Rogue Savage Land, Fuse Foil.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Goodness. And J. Scott Campbell,
Nice.
Gotta have that, yeah.
right? J. Scott Campbell for Rogue Savage Land.
Ooh.
He's a Rogue fan, obviously. The Brooks animated.
Nice. Yeah, a must.
Oh, here we go. I'm a fan of It's Jeff.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, my name's Jeff.
Fourth print, the fourth print on that one. And the second printing on the It's Jeff Jeffverse.
Oh,
Got Double Dinosaur on there.
oh yeah.
Rose Best Electric cover.
Yeah, of course.
Miguel Mercado on Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more Brooks animated variant.
Oh, yeah.
And Goblin Queen. J. Scott Campbell on Magic.
Beauty.
And of course the logos. Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Oh, here we go. The JTC One World Under Doom variant.
Why am I not surprised?
Right? Oh no, you'll be less surprised about this one. This is a Doomasaur.
Yeah.
Did you just say Dumasaur?
I did say the Doomasaur, yes.
Oh, I love it. That's so
I
good.
think that's actually what they call it.
Yeah, there's been a Doomasaur on every issue, and I've gotten every one. So
That's fucking wild. Oh, I'm so here for it, man.
some more for Hyper to appreciate Street Fighter Prime. Got a few goodness there. Looks a little bit painful to me, but whatever. Pastime number 2. I got to get the first issue of this and the RI at some point.
Nice.
All right.
Series, I missed the first issue of it, so
I might still have a copy.
Melanie Cloud wanted them. These just came out. And of course, yeah. My belt.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Win, Basil.
More fight posters. Godzilla versus the Avengers.
Nice.
What else?
Real quick, tonight was talking about the John Royal, so that's my rules.
John Royal on
Oh,
Parasite.
All right.
Red Agent.
And on Red Agent from Xenoscope. This will be relevant again in a minute.
That's a bit more.
Real quick before we get to that, I forgot this one. Another more wrestling cover that I grabbed this week.
oh, sweet.
It's funny, Ed. Somebody asked me at the show yesterday for wrestling comics, and I said no.
And we grabbed this here. This one we got comes with a little card there
Ooh,
for Brett Sonia, Marta's Factory.
Nice.
nice.
Card comes with
Kenneth,
it.
what's going on, man?
Kind of see it there. There we go.
Now tell them about the Xenoscope.
And last but not least, we got one.
The Xenoscope.
Oh, we got a couple stickers here and some cards that we got because at our shop here this past week, I guess they were having
The president,
the anniversary, I think, of Xenoscope or whatever.
20th
Oh,
anniversary.
boy.
So the president of the company was actually at a local shop that we were at, brought some stickers and trading cards.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Adams.
Neil Adams.
Oh shit.
And-
This is the Red Agent. Then you could show it.
Red Agent here.
Blue Moth cover.
Lama cover.
You can show it inside.
Of course, on the inside here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh,
Got signature
There you
on the
go.
wall.
that's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Personalized touch.
And last but not least, Hyper will be able to appreciate this. This is an exclusive that we picked up there,
You just gotta say his name one more time and he'll appear.
right?
3 times.
Another John Royal.
No, Chat Tortoise.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elias Chedzoidis. And yeah, like I said, Hyper will appreciate it when you get to it.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
So we got Bell from Xenoscope as Michelangelo, one of the cosplay covers.
Love it.
I think they were limited to like 150. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Very nice.
That's what I
That's
got
awesome.
for this week. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to get off of here and get out of this because it's a little warm in here. So,
That's fair.
and who wants to go next? Dude, are you up next? Or
Yeah, I'll go next. I'll go next. Story time.
all right.
Story time with dude.
Story time. All right, guys. Yeah, I know we're here to show off books, but before I do that, there's a couple stories I want to share with you guys. So first up, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know. This week, I think it was this past week, I got the chance to work in the city in Ottawa, and I got to stop by a new comic book shop that opened up. Most of you guys know who this is. And for those that don't, check him out on Instagram, check him out on Facebook. Better yet, go check him out in his new shop. Nefarious Comics has opened up a shop in Ottawa, right on Bank Street.
I feel like we've heard of that guy before.
What's that?
I said, I feel like we've heard of that guy before.
Right? Exactly. He's only been on the show, a handful of times already. Nefarious Comics, great guy, stand up dude. Yeah, he just opened up his own shop down there, guys. And let me tell you, floor to ceiling, inside to out, that shop is fucking gorgeous. He's got murals all on the outside of his windows, and it's just all these different characters from anime, comics, Pokemon, you name it. Like Dragon Ball Z, that's all covered. It's amazing. You walk in there, the black marble flooring, it's just shining. Oh, it looks gorgeous, all black with graffiti style, like murals all around the top, like Gengar, Magneto, Doom, Galactus. I think all his favorite heroes and villains are up there. So it's an amazing shop, guys. You definitely have to check it out. Nefarious is awesome. Nefarious, long time no see. Glad to hear he's doing well. He's doing amazing. He's very busy right now. But so, yeah, we got to stop in there, check out the shop. and we got talking. I bought some comics, and I think we may do an episode of one of our shows there sometime. We might do some filming there. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll have more about that later on. But yeah, so I picked up a couple books there. I haven't put them aside yet. They're all just one big stack. So let me just grab all of these right now.
That is a fair point, Baker. Dude hasn't seen it yet.
Right. Archel was with me. Archel was with me.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, Archel was with me. So,
Dude, when are you going to be there? Because he actually posted something last night that I kind of want, but I'm not going to be down until like next month. So I'm like, shit, it's probably going to sell out.
I was down there for the last 3 weeks for a job, and we just finished it. So I am about 25 minutes the other way across the highway. I could try. I can let you know. Or you can just hit up Nefarious and see what's going on. Crack the deal.
I don't want to make him hold on to it if I'm not going to be there just yet.
No, and that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, you guys definitely have to go check it out. It's a sweet shop. So yeah, I picked up a few books there. Just some new champions right here.
Nice.
Fun read. If you guys aren't reading it, check it out. Picked up the Sonic Batman crossover.
Oh, you would.
There's another cover coming out. They just got FOCs tomorrow with Sonic. I think it's Sonic or somebody in a Superman outfit.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Hey, well, I'll have to
Superman.
pick that one up too because these are just sweet. So I picked that up. I had to pick up an Absolute Batman #9.
Yeah.
Bane.
Isn't Bane sick?
Abomination.
He's jacked. The guy's juiced. Like, look at that. Yeah, I'd run the other way.
Head.
And another thing I picked up while I was there, you had the Battle Beast blind bags, and I felt like gambling. So I don't encourage it, guys. By the way,
You gamble? No.
Come on. So I picked up 2, right? Of course, right? Just like anybody else would. And I opened them both up. And
He's not encouraging it, so it can't have ended well.
and they were both blanks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so there we go. That's what I get, guys, for buying 2. They were both blanks. Oh well.
Hey, I got the main cover inside mine.
Yeah.
I got the main cover, but mind you, I also did get the 1 in 50.
I think I'd almost rather the main cover than the blank.
Yeah, I think we got the 1 in 10 on one of our blind bags.
All right.
Yeah, he definitely on Peds.
Yeah, seriously though.
All of the Peds.
Yeah, all of them. And last but not least, this came out this week, so I had to pick this up. If anybody's reading Exquisite Corpses, you guys already know. If anybody's not reading Exquisite Corpses, definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. It's about all the rich people in America. Every year, they kind of have this big kind of betting game going on between the rich families, and it's one rich family per state, and they each hire their own assassin, and they just release them in a town. And it's winner takes all kind of thing. And,
What do the assassins have to do?
they have to kill each other, but they can also kill all the residents in that town too if they want. And most of them are psychos, so yeah, they do. No, it's off to a good start. Issue 2 just came out, and it's fantastic. And some of them come with a trading card. So this is one of the assassins here.
Well, you
called
did get the
Pretty
polybag.
Boy.
Right?
The polybag ones, yep.
Yeah, the blind bag ones. Yeah.
The wraparound's pretty cool too. It has like all the characters on it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. So
Yeah.
cool.
I've been grabbing it, but I have not read it yet. So
It's good, but I wish the bracket system was better, just to kind of remind you of like who was who and stuff like that. So, but it's fun. Sure.
right.
And then I also picked up The World to Come
Oh, nice.
and another cover for it.
There you go.
There we go.
Gee, a Pinocchio cover.
Yeah,
Right. No, I didn't get one per store.
Why not?
Right. And of course, Death of Silver Surfer.
Nice.
Good cover. And excited for the story. All right. Comic-Con time.
Oh,
So yeah, I took part of it in a show yesterday in Canada. So it's the west end of the Ottawa area in Ontario, Canada. First time event. Fandom Forge Events put it on. So shout out to them. Great event. It was called the Geek Horde Hall, and they had it in this big arena on like kind of like the AstroTurf fields. So it's fantastic. We had some AC, even though it was hot yesterday. I brought 19 short boxes, 3 long boxes, and some CGC books. And I had a buddy with me as well. Callie, what's going on? I had a buddy with me as well that was selling video games. Archel was there. K-Man was there. There's your story, Baker. So the whole gang was there, and it was a fantastic day. We all got to hang out. I even built myself like a little magazine stand like all the other vendors do. So I have, like CGC books up on there and all my key books. It was
and you were like
professional.
There you go. Yeah, professional.
But no, it was a fun time. Everybody had a great time. It was a nice event because even though it was busy, it was very spaced out. Everybody had like 10-foot by 10-foot booths, at a minimum, unless you wanted to buy another one. And the aisles were super wide, so people weren't, kind of crowded. It just felt great. Yeah, dude went legit. Finally, man. Finally. But yeah, no, guys, it was great. I bought a couple of books. I mostly sold, more than I bought. It turned out fantastic. I'm looking forward to the next event. But, you got to buy a couple things while you're there. So towards the end, once it died down, I kind of snuck away from the booth and bought a few things. First up, we got the Black Vortex Alpha. I just picked this up for, Sam Alexander, Nova.
nice.
Got to complete all of his runs. Next up, I picked this up for $2. It's Marvel Team Up 11. Again, pick this up for Nova on there.
Jeez.
Of course.
Rider.
Hold up. Bring that back up here. Let's get a close-up of Hulk's face on there.
It's a look.
It is a look. That's some hair he's got going on there.
Yeah. Then I picked this up. It's the second printing of Exquisite Corpses. So
Yeah.
There you go. Apparently, the 1 in 10 on that also has a playing card or whatever.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, here's more of the Assassins, and the first 2 issues you get a good look at most of them. Next up, I picked this up. You'll see the price right on. I paid $40 for this. You guys let me know if I overpaid or underpaid on this. But another great seller at the vendor. Everybody's amazing there, and I eyed this book right off the beginning. Archer was like, "Yo, you got to come check this out." And I pulled the trigger and I bought this Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an exclusive.
Ooh.
That's good.
So I had to pick it up. I spent $40 on it. What do you guys think? Do you think I overpaid for that or?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I figured anywhere from 30 to 40.
Because to me, basically, that almost every exclusive comes from the States, basically, and to us, it's, what, $20 US to ship. So that's what, $25 right out the gate. So what? You basically paid $15.
Fair. That's fair. All right, so that's good. And last but not least, Face knows about this book because I actually messaged him during the show, wondering about this book, and I saw the price on it. I saw there was a little sticky note on it saying that it had just a little defect on the book, but for the price, I couldn't shake it out of my head. Like, hey, I think this is a good buy. Whether I hold on to it, whether Face wants it, or whether I sell it. I was like, for the price, I can't see why this wouldn't be a good investment. But I bought a Sandman 1.
Ooh.
Nice.
and I only paid $40 for it.
It's a good price.
So that's a great price, but
Hell
there's
yeah.
just one small issue. One small issue. Right. Oh no.
You can
There.
Oh.
It's not a good price.
You know, so it's got a small little tear on the top right, but I figured for $40, you know, like I don't think it's a bad deal.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Like,
Not awful.
No, not
not terrible, right?
at all.
But yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I definitely would have grabbed it for $40 too.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it would obviously be, you know, just a PC book for me. So
And
What's
I don't think the print run on that
yeah,
one's
it'd
pretty high.
obviously just be a PC book for me.
Yeah.
No, not.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of.
You have to separate the artist from the work. Otherwise, yeah, just fucking bastard.
Yeah.
I just, oh,
You know,
All right.
and the thing is, it's I know, like, because it's gonna be there's someone out there that's gonna hear that you got to separate the artist from the work and everything like that, and they're gonna have a shit fit over it. But look, the thing is, like, you really do have to separate the artist from the work because, like, you know. Okay, for instance, and this is just an example. Like, you know, we're watching movies and all that. We're all movie fans. We don't know who was on like the Epstein list or anything like that. So
Exactly.
we could be, you know, yeah, we could be paying these people unknowingly anyway. So like,
Yeah.
sometimes shitty people can create good things. And Sandman was a good story. Like, regardless, Neil Gaiman ended up probably not being the greatest person in the world. I mean, I guess it's just allegations at this point, but it seems like it's pretty convincing. So I haven't really read in detail to it. So
yeah.
All right. It's time, guys. It's finally time.
It is.
I bought my Grail. I finally fucking did it. So just you know, put this into perspective. I shouldn't have bought it, okay? And I told the guys this too. Face, link's not working. Resend, please. I think Marvell might be on it.
I will be.
So I bought my Grail, guys, and I shouldn't have bought it. It probably wasn't the best time in my life to buy it. You know, my wife and I were trying to save for a house right now. You know, we're trying to keep things tight. But this deal popped up, and you guys know how it goes, right? Sometimes there's just a deal you can't turn down, no matter how tough times are, right? And you're like, it's gonna happen. I gotta buy it. So I saw this book on eBay, and I had made like 4 offers to the guy, and it just the auto decline thing declined my offers right away. So they whatever, I'll do one last one. It auto declined. And then stupid me decided, hey, I'm going to message the guy after the fact. And he's like, hey, you know, I'm down to work out a deal. So we worked out, you know, a lower deal. And he said, here, I'll change the bidding parameters so you can bid on it or send me an offer and it'll accept it or I can accept it. He said, well, you know, shitty me, man. You know, I'm out of offers. I wasted all my offers before I messaged you. And this item was on auction too, so I think there was like 6 hours left on the auction. Nobody had bid on it yet, but I didn't want anybody to bid on it because the price already was like kind of a little high for me. So I just had to wait it out and hope nobody fucking bid on it. Because if anybody bid on it, you know, guess what? They're good because the seller's getting a better deal than my deal, anyways, and he already had it up for auction. So whatever is what it is. It didn't fucking sell. Yeah, nobody bid on it. And so I messaged him. He put it back up, sent me a message as soon as he relisted it. And so I sent him the offer that we had agreed upon. And I bought it. I fucking bought it. So it took about, 2 weeks to get here? 2.5 weeks to get here? But, yeah, guys. Yeah, it's here. Does anybody know what it might be? Other than Face or Marvell or Hero? because you guys already have an idea.
It is Turok #1 gold foil. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Damn it,
No,
that was my
guys.
guess.
I bought a Sentai too.
Woo!
Finally fucking did it. First appearance of Power Rangers in.
Oh.
Yeah, I find it kind of funny because they have the eyes on the helmets. Yeah, I did it. Now all I need is the Fruit of the Loom comic. That's all I need.
Wow.
But, yeah, so I got the graded comic. I think I spent $300, just over. I think it came to like $320 on it, and so I got an 8.5 for that price. So I
Damn.
got a pretty good deal on that. I haven't seen any other 8.0, 8.5s for that price. They've all been kind of fluctuating a little higher. So for $320 all in, I got first pick Power Rangers, baby.
What year did that come out in?
94.
24.
Yeah.
No, anything from Antarctic Press, man, they got some really, really cool stuff, and it's all low print. So, goodbye, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah. Right.
I'm sure that'll be up on display here soon.
Oh yeah, it'll be displayed up here. Hyper, what's going on, man?
Dude, I wanted to make sure I got on just before you showed your grill because you were there for my Hulk 181, so I wanted to make sure that I saw.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
I mean, I'm
appreciate
glad
that.
you picked up your Super Hentai #2. Awesome.
I know,
awesome
I
shit.
know, right?
For hentai, you pervert.
He did. I heard
That's
it.
the other Grail, guys.
That's still in the mail. That's still in the mail.
Yeah, it's on its way. It's next Hall show.
It's that grading. It's got some stains I got to get off of it.
Wait, just out of curiosity, dude, how much is that Fruit of the Loom comic going for?
Like,
Insane money.
what did we see that last one at, Marvel?
A lot.
$1,700 or something like that.
Damn.
But that was like starting bid, and people were bidding on it.
Wow.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
no.
and it's just a mini promotional comic that came with the fucking.
See, Hyper's going to show you his copy now.
Do you,
No.
at least get the underwear with it?
No, not
That's
anymore.
fucked up.
Right? I wanna
You
read
knew when it's used.
Gross.
So who wanted
right.
to go next? We got
It's
Hyper
gotta be-
here, and we got
It's
Hero.
going to be Hyper.
Gotta
if-
be Hyper.
If Hyper has books to show, he's got to be him.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, yeah.
unless you think Hyper, your book will topple Heroes.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I've seen Heroes Halls. I don't want to follow Hero. I'll
That's
take
fair.
Hero.
Right.
That's fair.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, it's a good choice. No.
And also, it's a pretty short haul for me as well. So,
yeah.
well, shorter than usual. I mean,
Hear that.
yeah. So, because I was here I think 2 weeks ago, but I did forget to show some stuff from the previous episode. So, these are stuff that I didn't exactly pick up last week, but just stuff that I just forgot to show when we last met up. So, listen, I'm gonna get the obvious one out of the way. Marvel obviously knows which book I'm gonna pull out. He's probably gonna eye roll as well when I show it to him. So
No way.
Good night.
Jeez, what's going
No
on?
way.
Oh, there you go.
No.
oh wait.
No way.
So here's the funny thing.
How many do you have now?
It's all over the. I think it's
Well,
definitely
he's
over
holding
20.
3 in his hand, so
Definitely over 20. So here's the thing. Like I got these in various ways. Like I think 1 or 2 I found in my lunch break, and 1 I found on the Facebook claim sale. And obviously, the minute these guys saw me claim it, all the laughing emojis came up because it's like
Of course.
surprise. No, the funny part is when it went to the cash with the comic, the guy behind the cash is like, again.
oh, Groundhog Day?
Oh no. They all know Hyper.
They know that. I'm surprised he even left it in the box. He could have just set it up. He could have just put it in my box and just saved me the trouble of walking.
There's a
Hyper
flight back.
kinda-
$20.
Anyone that comes into the shop, that's Hypers.
Okay, so all right, so let's see. Okay, let's start with. Okay, so here's some video game comics. I don't know. You guys some of you probably know the game Wolfenstein.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Nice.
They remade it like 10 years ago for the next generation. So this is like the video game variant. And this is a bit more harder to find. It's the John Royal variant. John Royal did a lot of those G.I. Joe covers variants.
Yeah.
So he did one for Wolfenstein right here. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
And we know the Calvarine's going to be coming soon with Warhammer. So I picked this up during my lunch break. Warhammer #1 monthly.
Nice.
Oh,
So even though, the issue 0, the preview issue technically is considered the first Warhammer publication, but this is the actual first ongoing issue of the Warhammer series in comics.
Nice. Wow, I had no idea.
Okay, so believe it or not, I'm almost done with the raw books. Now, you guys are probably aware of this GameStop variant that's going a bit bananas in the aftermarket.
Oh yeah.
Giant
Yeah.
size
Oh
X-Men.
yeah.
So it's kind of funny because we have several GameStops across Montreal, right? And it seems like, okay, so let me just preface. The way you qualify to get this book is you have to buy 2 Hasbro Marvel Legends figures, and they're roughly about $30 a piece. So basically, you're gonna have to pocket out $60 to get this book, and this book, I believe, is around $60 in the aftermarket. So I went to my GameStop, and because I do a lot of trading, so they kind of recognize me. So I just asked him, "Do you have the X-Men comic?" I just pretended like, "Oh yeah, do you have it?" He's like, "Yeah, I think I should have it somewhere." And then he pulls out like this. It's like when a comic is just in the cellophane, just like all stacked up. So he just plops it on his desk, and I'm like, he's like, "I don't remember what you have to do to qualify, and I don't really." He basically it felt like he was clocking out. So he's like, "I'm not even gonna bother looking up what the rules is. Just buy any Marvel product."
No way.
There you go.
So
So the
you
thing is-
you got one for each of us.
No. Well, he only allowed me to buy one comic. But so
Say, man.
me trying to be the honest guy, I'm like, I think you're supposed to buy 2, and he literally is like, I don't care. That's what he told me. He's like, I don't care. I'm like, okay, listen. He doesn't care because like I didn't want him to get in trouble by his manager for him giving
that's
a
fair.
book when he wasn't supposed to. So basically, I mean, look, I took him at his word. Any Marvel product. So basically, I just bought this.
No way.
I just bought this $8 Marvel Tsum. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I did, and I actually pulled out the Wolverine, so double whammy. So I actually got the
there you go.
Wolverine.
Nice.
Nice.
Do I have it? No, I think it's. I'll find it.
And you
Yeah,
know what's
so-
really crazy? You probably could have bought like socks or like a pen, but no, you had to choose a Tsum.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean,
To feel that guilty because you're stealing from a billion-dollar corporation, but okay.
it was $8. I mean, so well. Here's the thing. Okay, so here's what. So here's my first copy. Now I say first copy because I went again today.
Stop. Do you want me to make a background?
You got another thumb?
Sorry.
Should I
another
make a background right now?
Well, we'll talk about Blackron after. Well, okay. Well, let's actually mention Blackron because Blackron actually he didn't have as much luck as I did because his GameStop, the girls behind the counter
knew the
apparently were
rules.
very no, because I don't know if there's 2 of them or 1 of them. That's why I'm not sure if there's plural. But they were very adamant with him that he had to buy 2 Legends figures, and they weren't budging from that rule. So he basically wasn't able to. I know Pacino actually got the same luck as I did. He went to another GameStop and he just bought
Nice.
I think he bought a Venom T-shirt and he got the comic.
Perfect.
So I went again for the second time. Now here's the thing. The 2 girls working behind the cash, they know me fairly well because I've been doing a lot of trade-ins. Because GameStop has this promo that if you trade in games, the trade goes back to 50% for pre-orders and for trading cards. And I'll get to the trading cards in a bit after. But they know me well enough that when the girl saw me, she immediately took out the paper where you're supposed to start filling out like your information even before I got to the register.
That's so good.
But here's the thing, though. So I decided to be a bit creative. I came with a peace offering because I said, listen, I put you guys to work. So I brought them 2 velvet muffins, velvet cake
No
muffins.
way. Sweetening them
So-
up.
Right.
Hyper.
There you
So
go.
I gave them 2 velvet cake muffins, and then during the transaction, I'm like, hey, so do you guys happen to have the Marvel comic? and then she just without me asking like what I need to buy, she just gave me one, and basically said, "Yeah, don't tell anyone. Yeah, because
Nice.
you're supposed to buy
Wow.
something." So I got
It pays to flirt if you're hyper.
Wow.
Nice.
so got two. But yeah, now speaking of cards, okay, so that was gonna be my segue. So little known fact, back in high school, like grade 8, grade 9, what does it say? Hyper, I'm honest. Oh yeah, well listen. So here's the thing. Okay, I guess I'll segue into that. So I've been trading in a ton of games to the point that they're actually like she'll jokingly ask me how, how do you get so many games? So I didn't want them to get the impression that I'm stealing them or like like I'm doing like some shit. So I told them, look, I literally just hunt for games for cheap and then I trade. I wanted to put it out there.
That's so good.
By the way, I will say though, I mean, future reference. When she found out it was Red Velvet, they actually sealed the deal. So just take note. Red Velvet seems to be the muffin choice.
Let's go.
Because I didn't mention what muffin it
Pumpkin
was.
spice.
It was only when she opened the bag and she's like, "Hey, is that Red Velvet?" I'm like, "Yes, it is." He's like,
Yes,
"Okay."
it is. That's awesome.
So, I should mention the same guy that gave me the first comic for free. He had these promo cards. Marvel knows this. Pokemon. When they have promo cards at GameStop, it goes for a bit more because you can only get them at they're exclusive to the shop, right? So
Yeah.
he had this Zapdos promo.
Ooh.
It goes for about $20-$30 right now in the aftermarket. I saw a guy ask, getting it from him. So listen, closed mouths don't get fed, right? So I just literally asked him, so how do I get one of these? And he just gave it to me. Because the thing is, I think the rule is you're supposed to buy a certain dollar amount of Pokemon cards to get one of these. I could be wrong, but I think Marvel can back me up on that. But I
Yeah,
think
usually it's $15, but good luck even finding $15 with the product in the store.
exactly. So he just basically gave. So this is like my third one actually. And I live in Quebec, so the fact that I found this in English is even because I know Pacinos were all in French. So
Ooh, rough go.
yeah. So he didn't know because Pacino wasn't even aware that Quebec was carrying the English cards until I showed him mine. And then because I'm pretty sure if he would have asked, they may have given him English, but I think by default they just give the French. So little known fact. Back in grade 8, grade 9, I actually used to, before I got into comics, I was actually big into Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
To the point I was actually in a Magic the Gathering card club where we actually did the actual tournaments and all that during lunch break and after school and all that. So, hey, listen, I'll admit it. It was a fun period during lunch. I only wish I kept those cards because again, these were from the 90s and some of them were rares and uncommons and I actually threw them all the way when I kind of grew out of that phase. But anyways, fast forward almost 20 years later and I actually got back into Magic only for one specific reason. They're doing a collab with Final Fantasy. So they're doing like this whole, I think it's like a 300 card set of Final Fantasy characters. And some of these cards go for quite a bit. So I picked up a collector pack. It goes for about $60. I think with my trade-ins, it came out to 40. And I got one card that basically paid for the whole set. At the time, it was going for 30, but I saw last auction this one was going for 100. So it's a pretty rare card. Now I pre-ordered like 5 bundles. Just to put into context, a gift bundle right now, MSRP is 90 USD, and people are paying close to 200 scalper prices. So I actually pre-ordered 5 of them at my GameStop for about $80 Canadian each. Now, again, knock on wood, I'm just hoping that my GameStop actually gets all my pre-order units and they don't get, because being from comics, I'm well aware of the term allocated and all that other fun stuff. So it's supposed to come out this Friday, but yeah. So if I do get those boxes, I might be doing some pack rips, some unboxings. I'm not sure. There is one card that's actually the most rare. It's a serialized card. There's only 77 of them. It's called a Golden Traveling Chocobo.
Oh,
Because they're 77, I think one of them legitimately may have sold for close to 20 grand.
Ooh, wow.
probably. Look at that. Look at that one ring from the Lord
Yeah,
of the
like
Rings.
the Post Malone One Ring from Lord of the Rings. I think that sold for like 2 million. I think, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, this is 77, so obviously it's not one, but again, 77 and among all these packs, it's going to be hard to find. But
Yeah.
who
Hybrid,
knows?
what did you say for the Chocobo? What did you say the price was?
I think it was about 20K for that golden chocobo.
Oh, buddy, double that. 54,000.
Oh,
Wow.
wait, is that a verified sale?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now now that's the golden one. There's like the neon ones and then the blue ones. I think they still go for 4 figures and all that. But chocobos are generally the harder ones to find. And then you have like some of your other characters like Cloud and Sephiroth, like those characters from Final Fantasy. If you find the foil for those, they're like $600-700. I know my buddy Nemesis Prime. He opened one of his packs and he pulled out a $300 card from
Nice.
his pack. So yeah. So I actually might I may, because I kind of still know the rules of Magic the Gathering. I may want to enter one of these, matchups if I can build a strong enough deck.
Ooh, fuck with it. Do it.
With because I'm getting 5 gift bundles, so I should surely be able to build a deck that should be somewhat competitive. But okay, so
Is that different that's different from the commander decks, right?
because the commander decks are already pre-made,
Yeah.
so technically they're already ready to play. Like the ones I'm getting, it's basically they have lands, but it's all random packs. There's like 10 packs in each gift bundle, so it's a bit more of a hodgepodge. But you will get some like 15 lands for every boxes, just to have that basis covered. Okay, so I mentioned the Raws I was done with. I have some slabs. Give me 1 second. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Interesting. I'm not even going to venture a guess as to what the hell that was.
He was rolling initiative.
Sure, Hyperplate blue with a ton of counter spells, right?
All right. So
Dice.
Oh, that might have been it.
sorry.
It's a good call to Baker. That might have been it. Sounded like some rolling dice.
Yeah.
It does come with dice though. Those gift bundles. So I'm like those. What is it like? I don't know what they call them. You know, like those those magic dice, like not the traditional dice.
Yeah, like the 20-sided dice or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
D&D dice.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so I have 4 slabs. Some of these were the ones I was supposed to show in the previous episode, but I didn't have them with me. I didn't pay the sticker price on this. I'll tell you exactly how much I paid. I paid $50 for this. Mark Brooks.
Nice.
Technically, I guess you could call they. I guess yeah. They actually do references as the first time he becomes Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, first Immortal Hulk. Yeah.
Which
I
is
had
weird, I would assume he had always been immortal, but
Sorry.
whatever. I would have assumed that he had always been immortal. That's usually how that works. But,
Yeah.
Looking back.
Right.
I had a raw copy. I already have 2 raw copies of this, but I got this for $50. 9.8.
Nice.
Something is killing the children. Number 1.
Wow.
And I think this is like at least a 250 book. All right, I'm gonna take you guys back to the Silver Age. I think I paid $175 for this. First appearance of Black Manta.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice,
175. And
Damn,
what
that's
I like the fact that he's actually on the cover as well.
right.
So
Yeah, fair.
I mean, look, I know he's not like at the same tier as like some of the other DC villains, but I think it's still pretty cool to have like a Silver Age, villain that has been a main foe for Aquaman.
I mean, he's
You know what?
Aquaman's top villain. So
Sorry?
I said he's Aquaman's top villain, pretty much. So.
Exactly. All right, so this is not to sound cliche, but this was a lunchtime find.
Oh,
And,
sure.
I roll.
I
He
okay.
spent $2 on it.
I want to make. I want to emphasize this point. This I got from a comic shop, not from a yard sale, not from an antique shop. But with the price that I paid, you would think I would have got it from an antique shop or a yard
No
sale.
way. Oh, they
Really did pay
mispriced it
$2
then.
for it.
I don't know if they mispriced it or they forgot a digit.
Oh,
So
shit.
actually, wait.
Oh my God.
You guys know what was it? Hulk 244 is the first standard U.S. comic appearance of Rocket Raccoon, right?
Yeah.
Man,
So
Actual first.
this
Nice.
is the actual first appearance of Rocket Raccoon. He was before called Rocky Raccoon. Marvel Preview 7, already graded in a 7.0. And remember, this is a magazine size, so the slab is a bit more bigger and thicker.
How much you pay?
Let me put it to you this way, dude. We have one thing in common from tonight's show. We both pay the same price for one of our slabs.
Oh, yeah? Fuck.
Nice.
There you go.
Congrats, man.
So I
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Damn,
Wow.
that's crazy.
That's
Dude,
congrats.
insane.
It's funny when I showed this. Pacino had the line of the night. He's like, "Did they forget a zero?" Because I did check. Like, I think a
Wow.
7.0 goes for almost like 350, 400.
Yeah.
Now, look, I could probably make the argument that when you look at it, 7.0 might be a bit ambitious for this book because I do see it. Terror here, and this could use some clean. But I mean, again, I don't know if this book was graded on a curve. But listen, even in a let's just say worst case scenario 5040, I still made out like a bandit for this book.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
You know
is
what?
nice.
That same might be a 9.8.
What's that?
So, dude, his Sandman might be a 9.8 after all.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I saw that. And I'm like the fact that you like my shop actually has a so the funny thing is the same shop has I think an 8.5 priced at 250 or 150. I can't remember.
And that's what I figured. When I saw this for $40, I said, even if it gets like, if it's just that tiny little tear, okay, the highest it could ever get is a 9.0. But even if I got an 8.8590 on that, and nothing else was wrong with it, for $40, I fucking won.
Yeah, $40 is
Yeah, right.
it's a no-brainer, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
but yeah, that like I said, I told you it was going to be very short, but had to end it off with that for sure.
All right.
All right.
It's a good one to end with, for sure.
So before I go into the what I picked up a couple weeks ago, Face, you got Supergirl?
Yes, we got Supergirl.
Got Flash?
No.
Okay, Flash. And you got Zatanna, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I just basically need to add Flash to that thing there. So a couple of Saturdays ago, my wife decided, hey, let's go to yard sailing. And I wasn't feeling all that great, but it's the wife, got to go to yard sailing. And hit up the first yard sale. I was looking at some stuff, and while my wife was looking at something else, I always ask,
You got
if I
it.
don't see them, do you have comics?
You have to ask.
The wife asked her husband if they do, and he said, yeah, it's in the closet of the spare bedroom. You know, there's a bag there. So she went to get them. It was an oversized Ziploc bag. No, this is a little bit thicker than it was because they are bagged and boarded now, but
Ooh.
Nice.
Wait,
and,
what were the years like? What age?
they were basically this is the newest book in there.
Okay.
Okay, so this is 1992. I
Okay.
figure the
Yeah.
comics have been in that bag in the closet since 1992.
Wow.
Damn.
Right? That basically nobody's looked at them, touched them.
Hey,
No.
that's good for you.
Yeah, that's good for me. Hold on a second. And it's not that there's anything like super spectacular. Basically, I started looking at them. just to see what I was in there. And there's basically stuff like this.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
What was it? Fighting Marines, like, you know, cool books. They're mostly like early 60s,
Yeah.
right? Nothing spectacular. So, you know, if I was going to put them in the store here, which I am, they'll be like, you know, $3 books type things.
Yeah, you don't see them too often. A lot of those.
Yeah, it's and actually the war ones. I have a customer who loves war comics, so he's probably going to have the first right of refusal on them. Hey, Beverly Hillbillies
Nice.
photo cover. Texas Rangers.
Oh.
You know. Oh, Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica. But like, as you can see, nothing great. Cheyenne Kid.
Yeah.
The typical yard sale find. And I basically asked the guy, hey, you got about 35 books in here. There's nothing really special in here. I mean, you do have a couple that are nice. There is a early book here that I've been looking for ever since I started collecting comics. And I asked him, you know, how much do you want for it? And he goes, well, make me an offer that won't insult me. I said, I can't do that. I don't do that. How much, you know, they're your books. Give me a price.
Yeah.
So he gave me a price. And it's a price that's been mentioned by several people today already. So I told my wife to pay the man. And
I'm gonna guess it's $40.
Yeah, that's a very good guess, Face.
yeah,
It seems like a trend tonight.
it's a trend today.
That should be the hashtag for the show.
Hashtag 40.
$40 grails.
Yeah.
So you know, some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Sad thing. So it's worst state of affairs.
I'm just gonna go through them a little bit faster. Like I said, there is nothing especially like Dells, you know.
Yeah. A lot of
Bunch of
Western.
random.
A lot of cool stuff, you know, nice stuff to have at like the cottage or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Something to give the kids.
I remember that clip.
Right?
Okay.
Rounders is one of the greatest movies in history.
Oh, I love that film. So
Yeah, the suspense is killing
It's
me.
completely unrealistic.
yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm building up to it because
I know you're building up to it. I hope you didn't lose the book by the time it's like we
They're not
invested
even
all
in
this
the
time.
same pile.
this is basically. And here's the thing: for some strange reason, I started looking at the pile from the bottom going up. So the big
Why do I feel
book
like it's gonna be wrecked?
I didn't see until like it was like the third last book in the pile that I saw.
Oh, wow.
It's always
Well, good
nice
thing
when
you
it's
went the
when you're
entire
near
thing.
the end.
And basically, this is when I was looking through this, it's like basically, you know, I'm going to get them because just, you know, if there's a reasonable price, there's some cool stuff here. I like having older books at the store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is, but you also get shit like this.
Yeah.
Just a bit of damage. Cave Kids. Flintstones. Super Goof. Getting there.
I have an idea based on the books you're pulling what this might be.
Oh, no, you don't.
No, you
No?
have you have no idea.
Really? Okay.
Actually,
I'm-
let's let Hyper guess what he thinks it is.
Yeah,
I
Hyper.
don't take a guess.
Okay, so I was
You think
thinking it was
smart.
something in the vein of like, what is it, Scooby Doo 1 or one of those Hanna-Barbera?
No.
Okay.
So there was one of the books that was also already in there, already sold. It was a detective. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what number it was, but it was from 1966. There's also Batman 180.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. I guess that these are, and then there was this book,
Okay, there's some more news.
and there was the detective that I sold, and then there was this.
The fact that there's a painter's tape and the Mylar.
That's the backup.
Turok number 1, baby.
Oh shit!
No way. No way.
Wow.
I'm so glad I went before you.
Yeah. Wow.
Somebody earlier mentioned basically that you found AF-15 for $25, and I made the comment, "Oh my god, he's so fucking close."
Yeah.
Wow.
Only a month off. Yeah. So
Obviously, I'm guessing you obviously verified this wasn't the Golden Record reprint. Okay.
my first thought, actually, that was my first thought. It was the Golden Record reprint, and I'm like, and I had a second look, and I managed not to drop the book when I saw the post. Yeah, it looks nicer now. I actually just got back today from being pressed.
My
And-
goodness.
Yeah, I'm not. The guy gave it to him on Thursday, so he's had it for 3 days.
Oh yeah, because he's local, right? You said.
Jeez.
Kind of, yeah. He's within an hour the drive, so yeah.
I gotta visit
And,
Belleville
and
more often.
he came back to town today for one of the local shows. So yeah, so that is
Wow.
Yeah, that's the show. All future episodes will be canceled because nothing else is going to compare that. So we're done. We're good.
I kind of look at it that how fast is going to CGC is going down tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
I'm packaging it up today or tomorrow, and yeah, it's going down.
Honestly, listen, for a book of that magnitude, I almost feel like flying to Florida myself and presenting the book.
Here's the thing: you can't, because if you hand them in to CGC in person, you have to give them 15 books in hand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you do it in person, you have to do it has to be a minimum of 15 books. I learned that the hard way 6 years ago. The thing that kind of I hope they don't bump me up. Like, I'm going to send it down as a high value book.
Oh, they're gonna bump you up for sure.
Yeah.
What grade do you think it'll get?
I'm hoping a 5 to a 5.5.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You're definitely getting bumped up.
Yeah, the fucking thing is makes me when they bump to that, it's gonna be like 4% fair market value. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
off.
you're gonna pay more for the grading than you did for the book.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the thing. That's the thing. It's almost like, yeah, the grading is basically gonna be your.
But it's like, are they gonna guarantee me that it's gonna sell for that much? No.
Of course not.
No.
That's fair.
I would love this. It's not gonna come back, but I would love it to come back as a 7.
Right?
A 7 last September sold for 19.8. A 6.5 sold for 18 about 3 months ago.
So let's see.
Pretty good.
18.
I think.
So 4%. You're looking at $800, I guess, in grading fees.
Yeah, US.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not fucking thrilled if that's, it's probably going to happen, but it's like I really don't want it to.
Just
Put it
send it
this
to CBC.
You'll probably be all right.
You're gonna need the same guy pricing my book to put that book in the modern grading tier.
Well, it won't go with the modern, but it's going down. Like I said, I'm going to send it down as the high value, which I think high value books are $95 to grade. I believe that's the price.
There you
But
go.
like, isn't there only when you're sending stuff to CGC, can't you only insure up to a certain amount?
Depending on what you send it at. High value has hold on a second, let me just if you send it down to the where they're going to grade it up to, then it's basically there is no limit. Hold on a second.
Baker wants to know is it a keep or a sell?
That's another good question.
It is an absolute sell. I am looking at this basically as
An investment.
no, it's karma coming back.
Karma coming back, okay.
Yeah. Submit. Hold on a second. Here we are. There's high value, which is basically maximum value per item is $1,000. There's unlimited value, which is what they're going to bump it up to, more than likely, which is 4% of fair market value, $115 minimum, and the max value per item is unlimited.
Ooh,
But the turnaround time for that is apparently 5 days.
That's very short.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So basically, hey, we may do a show in a couple of weeks with something graded.
So what did you mean by it's karma coming back though?
The reason the store is open is because my credit card is maxed out.
Oh, okay.
I remember I took the store over 13 days before having to shut it down because of COVID.
Okay.
And so everything that basically the reason that the store is still open is I've been bleeding myself to keep it open. So if this thing comes back, it's I'm hoping for as high grades that just so I can basically pay off my credit card.
And obviously, I'm assuming this is not eBay. We're gonna go through like Heritage or one of those big
I
house
don't know how I'm going to. I don't want to do eBay because apparently I just learned. Somebody mentioned that I was talking to you a couple of days ago that eBay now takes like 16.5%.
Yeah, normally I like for these kind of like usually when it's like a 5-figure item, you barely see them. You usually see them under those big house auctions like Heritage or some of those.
Yeah. So
where the buyers have a premium when they pay.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet basically how I'm going to sell it, but yeah, there is somebody in Florida that is actually I did a post of this book on Facebook, and one of the people that responded there said that he is interested. He's basically looking for one, so I will contact him. My only thing there is, man, the fees through PayPal and shit like that is gonna be nuts again. So
yeah, the payment arrangements, you really got to be careful on this one.
So it's one of those things. I'd love to find a Canadian buyer, right? That way I can just go, hey, do e-transfer into my account.
Yeah, and also you got to be careful when you do services like PayPal when you're doing big sum transactions, because there's been stories how PayPal freezes transactions when they think there's like money laundering or something involved.
Yeah, exactly. So I
do all kinds of crazy shit.
Stuff like that drives me nuts. Yeah. We'll see.
Right.
No,
Honestly, but yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you kind of hear about and you kind of wish like once in a lifetime that these kind of finds.
at a yard sale.
Yeah.
I wish he had the big book come out the following month.
But it's the fact that book had no like there's no rhyme or reason how that book was in that pile. It's not like you had
the first appearance of Thor for $40 isn't like once in a lifetime. That's like once in fucking 100 lifetimes.
Yeah. Like I said, this came out in August of 1962. September 1962 was Amazing Fantasy. Missed it by a month.
Wow.
I'm just wondering if the original owner misplaced it. He's like, where did I put my journey?
I said, that bag of comics has been in that closet for 30 years.
Jeez.
And I don't think that and I say, I don't. What do you want for him? I had him set the price.
Yeah.
So I don't. Hey, you got books here from the 60s. There's 35 books here. One's a book I've been looking for a while, which is true. I can tell which one.
Yeah, and look, I know some people would give flack like, oh, you could have but here's the thing: the onus is like if you're selling your books, unless you're like deliberately taking advantage of someone, if that person sets a price, it's on them to do their research and.
I've been like I said, I made that post on Facebook, and I've been getting all sorts of hate. Basically, that I should go over there and tip him $1,000. It's like fuck off. No, first of all, I don't know. What if it comes back a purple label?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yep. It's like no, and also right now we're talking about basically how much it's going to cost to grade.
I
Really?
think a lot of those people are just salty that you got a book that they probably will never find.
Yeah.
And it's I was ripping off. It's like I kind of know what I have here, but I also know what I'm gonna have to basically do to basically get that money out.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, it's like it's gonna cost me $800 US to, if I'm lucky, let's say $400 US minimum to get it graded. So it's like, why am I gonna tip him $1,000?
Why don't you just go
No.
through
Why
CBCS?
don't you do your own research before you sell books?
Have you
Yeah, I
considered
mean-
going through CBCS?
Nah, I won't get the premium.
You won't get the premium. Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Let's flip the table. Let's say you got hosed on a deal on some books. The seller is gonna go back and say, "Hey, listen, you paid that price, so it's you can't have it both ways."
And it's like, man, sorry. I mean, I still don't believe I have this book.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My question is, how are you gonna
Yeah.
top this one?
Yeah, yes.
A15. Action Comics 1.
It's like, honestly, if I found something like that, it's almost like, is there any point in me going on to future episodes at this point? It's like, what am I
Right.
going to show after that that's going to compare?
Hero, I got a deal for you. A deal for you.
His hentai. His hentai number 2.
I will trade you this book for your book. It's a fair deal. We paid the same
Straight
amount,
up.
right?
Let me think about that.
What about that Wolverine Origins, the third claw? Oh, right.
The fact that
Closer.
the fact that dude is stingy enough that he held on to his hentai number 2 and didn't add that to the deal.
I know, right? I still couldn't sell it. No.
But yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And I say I've been getting all sorts of hate. It's like, for that, it's like, no. And the other thing is basically people saying, like, people that are having yard sales that they're basically hard up for money and stuff like that. It's like, you have no idea what the house was at where I got this.
Yeah, have you ever been to
It's,
a yard
it's
sale?
basically,
Dirt.
this is a 3-car garage. Every time I drive by the house, they have 3 or 4 cars in the driveway. They're on like 2.5, 3 acres of land.
Oh, so they sold their AF-15.
Yeah.
Behind it.
No, it's like these people are not hard up for money, man. It's like, and like I said, it's been in that closet for 30 years, 32 years.
Yeah.
So
Like, you went out asking for comics, so it's not like they even knew what they had. They're like, oh, I think it's some in the closet in a fucking like giant tiger plastic bag.
And also, yeah, and it's not like you manipulated the guy by downplaying the book or anything like that. You weren't like, 'cause, okay, that I would probably have an issue with it. Let's say if someone downplays a book, saying, "Oh, you know, like how some I've heard stories how some shops will look at a collection and be like, you got nothing," when clearly, to the ignorant buyer, they actually do have a lot of major keys, but the shop almost pretends like they got nothing and they kind of lowball them. That's a different story.
yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, I had a lady came to the shop maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And then I went over to her house and I basically bought a whole bunch of comics from her that belonged to her son, who had passed away earlier this year. And she's just basically looking at, I'm trying to sell them. I probably overpaid for those, right? Helping her out. So, like, that's where the karma comes in, right? So basically,
Right.
I have paid up, I have overpaid for stuff. So, yeah, it's like, it's coming back. I mean, I'm not superstitious or anything, but I kind of do believe in karma. So,
That's fair.
Yeah, no, you have every right to enjoy this win.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a win, man. That's
And
a fucking
hey,
win. Fuck 'em.
you know, I gave you a deal on the Hulks.
Yes,
Right?
and I still have them. Still have
Now
them.
buy my collection because someone's not coming down to Belleville anytime soon.
Hold on, I am coming down, but I'm dealing with sciatic at the moment, so I can't actually lift boxes.
Wow.
There you
I gotta
go.
make my way
Legit.
down there too.
I legit, it may have actually slipped a disc, and I actually had to go to physio this past week.
Oh, that'll do it.
Hey, guess where I had lunch this afternoon?
Say it.
Popeyes.
Yeah.
Went to Popeyes.
I mean, when you pull something like that, where else can you go to celebrate? Wait a minute,
Or
and I think
many
that's
other
actually where
places.
after my Hulk 181, that's actually where I went as well to
There you
Popeyes.
go. It's a
That's where you
celebration.
go when you get real.
Yo. All right,
Alright.
guys.
All that to say, I want to let the record state, Marvel, I will be making my way down to Belleville once my back actually heals up and I can actually lift a long box multiple times.
Hyper, you let him know, and you let me know when you're heading that way.
Yeah.
I'll head up there too if I can, and we'll all have a big party.
Oh wait,
You
I
know
was
what?
like wondering, is dude gonna like kidnap
Marvel's
me?
got a bunch of my books too. I got to stop by Heroes. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I got to eat some Popeyes. I got to hang out with you. You
It's
know,
been a while.
It's been
Yeah.
a while, man. We got to do it.
Yeah.
All
Right
right, well,
on.
that's
It might be to your benefit, Hyper. I might go into another manic state and just offload more stuff. You never know what you're gonna get.
You realize I just told you that I'm recovering from a back issue, right?
That sounds like an issue, not an issue me.
I'm recovering from a back issue too.
Well
I'm
played.
recovering from eye surgery. What the?
Yeah, but it's not like you. Well, okay, yeah, fair enough.
You know what? They told me I couldn't go back to work for a week and a half, so I took full advantage of that. So
Well, unfortunately, it's not. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately that I feel like I'm gonna wish that on me. It's not to the point where it's debilitating that I can't work. It's just that sitting for too long basically makes me tense up. So that's actually right now I've been standing this whole episode on my standing desk.
Oh shit.
dude, real quick, I'm gonna interject. You're gonna still go ahead and do the whole ending of the show, but I got the little wrap up here. I'm not even gonna let Hyper do it this week.
Oh wow, okay.
Not even gonna let Hyper do it this week. You know why?
Why?
Because if you've got sciatica and you need to know how to fix it, check out your local library.
No.
There we
All
go.
right. Take care, guys. Good seeing everybody.
One more thing.
Oh,
Next week, coming to your local comic shop.
Oh, the
nice.
Spears variant, right?
The Mark Spears connecting cover.
check out your
Hey,
local
Paul.
comic shop, guys.
Sorry, off topic. Did your shop get that
Never
616
mind.
Yes.
surprise variant package?
Yes.
Okay, every shop got them, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you guys let me know when to end the show.
right now.
Right now. Peace.